In this video, I am going to show you how to draw a chibi character. It's very easy, everyone can do it even if you don't have art experience. We'll be using the basic shape method for this. I've discussed this in the previous video, so if you haven't watched it, feel free to click this little eye icon at the top right of the screen. If you're ready, get your pencil or paper, or if you're doing this digitally, open up your favorite drawing software. The main characteristic of a chibi character is that they have a big head and small body. Hence, chibi means small in Japanese, which is why this character type is called as such because it's small and cute.
So basically, the head of a chibi character usually takes 1/2 of its overall height, or at least for this sample. Your mileage may vary on this one. If you think that the height is way too short, you can go for 2.5 heads or 3 heads.
For the shape of the head, I usually draw them like this. It's like a rounded rhombus. If this is a bit complicated for you, what we can do is draw a circle and then on the bottom right or left, whichever you like the character to face, draw a curve like this. Around 2/3 from the top, draw a horizontal line. This will be our guide to where we put the eyes. 2/3 from the left, we're gonna draw a vertical line. This will be the center of the face and it dictates where the character is facing. Let's go draw the body. Let's draw a curved trapezoid like this. Then we're gonna draw the center line of the body around here. Then we're gonna draw a triangle at the bottom. For the left leg, let's draw 2 slanted lines starting from the point of the triangle. Notice how the space between the lines gets narrower as it reaches the feet. Let's draw a circle on where the foot will be. Then let's draw a triangle on the outside of the circle so that it looks more like a foot. We'll do the same on the right leg. Pay attention to the stance of the character. My rule of thumb when I'm drawing a standing character in 3/4 view is that the far leg is slanted inward than outward. It just gives it more appeal. Alright, let's proceed with the arms. Let's do the left side first. We're gonna draw a circle just below the head intersecting on the body. This will be the shoulder. Then we're gonna draw 2 lines. Same as the legs, it gets narrower as we get to the hands, and then we draw a circle at the end. This will serve as the palm of the hand. Now we're going to draw little sausages for the finger. Just a simple hand that is wide open. Let's do the right side next. Same as the other arm, we're gonna draw a circle for the shoulder and then 2 lines for the arms and another circle at the end. The hands will be at a different angle than the left side, so pay attention to that. We're going back to the head and above the horizontal line we've drawn, we're going to draw the shape of the eyes. You can choose whatever shape you like, whether you like a circle or a rhombus for the eyes. I will just draw a slightly slanted oval with a flat bottom. Pay attention to the distance of the eyes to the face. Since the character is facing away from the camera, the far side eye will be smaller than the one that is nearer to the camera because of perspective. Let's draw the nose just slightly underneath the horizontal guideline. It can be just a tiny line or a dot or a sideways V, whichever you prefer. Lastly, let's draw the mouth just below the nose.
I almost forgot. Let's draw 2 slanted ovals on each side of the face for the ears. Remember that the ears on the far side will be smaller because perspective. So here's a simple basic shape of a chibi character. You can now add whatever details you like. Clothes, accessories, hair, you name it. You're free to design it however you like. I'll do my own design as well. Feel free to follow it if you can think of any ideas. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. I'm going straight for the ink since I can picture the details in my head, but if you're struggling with that, I would suggest sketching the details first like in this sample right here. That way, you don't need to do guesswork. Especially if you're drawing traditionally where using a real ink means you won't be able to erase the details. It's highly recommended you sketch the detail using the pencil first. It's up to you where you want to start adding details. I like going facial contours first, then going downward and drawing the clothing. If you notice by the chest, I added a bit of a bump for the breast because I'm drawing a girl. See how I just followed the contours of the basic shape to draw the outline, especially in the hands. If you're struggling to add details like for example these shoes, don't draw it straight. Remember, break it down to basic shapes. Yes, you can also use the basic shape method in adding details. It's not just limited to body construction. It can be used for any objects and any details so that you can draw it better. Once I've done the body, I would go for the facial features. Just a simple detail for the eyes. You can go bigger for the eyes if you prefer. For the hair, I followed the contour of the head and just added a ponytail. I will do a tutorial for hairs in the future, so stay tuned for that. Then just for extra details, I added some wrinkles around the armpit and the ankles and added like a zipper for the pants. After that, let's color the character. For now, let's keep it simple. Flat colors usually works well with chibi characters because of its simplicity in details. I just added white on the eyes so they don't look dead. I'm drawing some strokes on the hair to make it look shiny. Let's also add an oval blush just below the eyes to make the character look cuter.
And there we go! We created a chibi character using basic shapes. If you'd like to watch more drawing videos in this channel, feel free to click this video on the right.